this is Eternally Erica. Make sure to like and subscribe to the channel. I did hang my items and I swapped this sign out for the Empress. So maybe somebody's balancing their light and dark energies and entering their Empress season. Also, I'm wearing my natural organic honey bee shirt. So maybe bees are symbolic for somebody. I also homeschool my kids, so I do actually read them books about bees. So we do learn a lot about like how they pollinate the flowers and all that stuff. So yeah, maybe bees are symbolic to somebody. Maybe somebody is called Honey a lot as like a nickname. Also, that reminded me of the Jessica Alba movie, Honey. Maybe somebody is into like hip hop dancing. Maybe that's symbolic to somebody. That was an excellent movie. All right, let's see what comes out in the cards today. We have Two of Pentacles. So this is balancing. Could be balancing your light and dark energies. It could be a choice between jobs or love interests. Let's see what else comes out. We have Knight of Daggers and King of Daggers came out. So this is like a quick moving air sign energy. This is like coming in with like a quick clarity, but also this is someone who can be a little bit like cold and harsh. So maybe you're dealing with somebody who is a bit blunt and to the point, not afraid to set boundaries with people, cut them off if necessary. So let's see what else comes out. But that is usually like quick communication coming in. The Wheel of Fortune. So this is like good karma. It's also Aquarius, Leo, Taurus, and Scorpio energies. But also, I can't help but notice there is, you know, a snake here, a bat here, but then there's the two sparrows. Also, she has a peacock feather in her hat, so maybe any of those are symbolic. I mean, snakes could be a bit toxic, so maybe someone's dealing with like a toxic energy, or, you know, someone who has a bit of a dark side with the bat. But also sparrows are usually linked with like, I feel like people get sparrows when it's like crossed over loved ones and stuff. Isn't that a symbol of like crossed over loved ones? Also because there's two that could be like soulmates coming together. But also there's all these horseshoes upside down. So like the horseshoes, those are good luck usually. All right, then we have Nine of Cups reversed. So this is like an energy of lacking emotional support. So somebody's in like a lacking emotional support right now energy. But then we have Six of Daggers. So that's like a, you know, in here, this car is like driving away from something that no longer suits them. All right, Eight of Jugs. So that too is like an energy of like getting away from something that doesn't suit you anymore. So, So maybe someone is dealing with someone who's pretty cold. They lack empathy. King of Chilies. So this is like a confident, sexual, fire sign energy. So maybe someone is keeping their emotions out of a situation, trying to better themselves by getting away from situations that don't suit them, but they are pretty sexual. Maybe they view you in this manner. Page of Jugs, that is like a small emotional offer, or it could be like a creative offer coming in too. But that usually is like an offer of like friendship. Pages are usually like messages coming in. So maybe somebody is awaiting a message. Three of Daggers. So somebody is grieving over some heartbreak. Queen of Cactus. So now there's a lot of focus on money. You or someone you're dealing with is currently trying to get their money up. Or maybe somebody views you as that. Maybe there was a heartbreak and someone now views you as just focusing on your money and you're not concerned as much with emotional commitments. Ooh. The Hierophant. So somebody, this could be like a soul contract, like a soul marriage. 10 of Daggers reversed. So that is like a new beginning energy. So there was a harsh cutoff, a harsh ending, but now you're in like the new beginning phase. The Empress. So getting into your divine feminine Empress energy. Or maybe somebody views you as an Empress. 5 of Wands. So that is a lot of fighting. You know, these are pissed off roosters over here. Maybe you had 2 males fighting over you. Queen of Jugs. So you or someone you're dealing with is a very nurturing energy. Or again, maybe that's how someone is now viewing you. Now we have King of Cactuses. So this is, you know, a mirrored energy. So you and someone you're dealing with are both focused on their money. Knight of Jugs. So this is, you know, Knight of Cups. So this is someone coming in with like an emotional offer or like a love offer. Four of Cactus. So this is someone's in a greedy energy though. So you or someone you're dealing with is either like completely more so focused on money to the point where maybe in the past somebody has dealt with some sort of like gold digger situation. So they are not willing to like give up their money, or they're having a lot of financial hardships because of somebody who may have been after them for their money. Judgment. So somebody is under karmic judgment. Or perhaps maybe you were dealing with a gold digger who was only after you for your money, and they're now facing karmic judgment because of that. That is possible. But the Star, so that's like a wish come true. This is Aquarius energy. Maybe you're about to be a star. Maybe you're about to hit success. Page of Chilies, so this is like, you know, Wands energy again. This is usually a sexual energy. It's like a small offer coming in. Okay, somebody's got too many choices. So you're facing a lot of choices with you or somebody you're dealing with, or maybe somebody views you to have a lot of options. But there's a lot of heavy burdens here with the 10 of Chilies. Okay. Now we got Queen of Chilies. So that's counterparts again, because I do believe we had... Yeah, so we've had King of Chilies with the Queen of Chilies. And then we've had King of Pentacles and Queen of Pentacles. So perhaps, oh, now we got the High Priestess. So, yeah, very intuitive energies coming out now. There's definitely mirrored energies coming out. Soul contracts coming out. So maybe now you're both at a point of following your intuition. Maybe there was a lot of energy where you or someone you're dealing with was not sure if you were like after their money or vice versa. And they hit like judgment and now they've gotten like more clarity on the subject. Not too sure. We're going to pull out some of these to see if you're in separation with a soulmate energy right now. We will see what comes out. Exploitation. Others having power over you due to what they know, suffering from exploitative labor practices. I see now how one of us held all the power, leaving the other feeling small and voiceless. We need to reset this imbalance. So it's 18. Okay, so this is coming into balance. So maybe you or someone you're dealing with has some serious control issues. And there was a major power imbalance. Guidance from above. So this is willingness to be open of the connection, brings graceful understanding and enhances your presence. Clarity arrives when you allow yourself to be perceptive. I let fictional tales blind my reality, allowing them to dictate my emotions. I now realize the stories I consumed were meant to guide, not control. So again, control issues coming up. The number 18 is here, so maybe January 8th is significant, or maybe somebody is 18. Then we got 32. Maybe somebody is 32. Maybe March 2nd could be significant. Ooh. All right, now we got Destiny coming out. This girl is in her bridal gown. It looks like they're getting married. Passionate love and strong desire bring you fulfillment and joy. Destined to be together, your happy ending is assured. Strong, unbreakable bond. They made me believe our connection wasn't real and that it was just a waste of my time. I know now that was untrue. Destiny has a different plan for us. And this is number 73. So, yeah, it looks like there was a major power imbalance. You or your counterpart are realizing that, probably both of you at this point, that maybe there was a divinely guided connection. And destiny is at play here. So, you know, I just posted a thing today with the turtle. It says, you know, and I wrote like, you can't rush divine timing. So if you are meant to end up with a specific soulmate, I mean, it's going to happen whether you like it or not, probably, because the divine has other plans for you. I'm going to pick a Woodland Warden to see what comes out. All right, so we have the otter and cattail piece, but it was in reverse. So this is an energy of trying to find your peace. You know, inner peace is the most important thing. So finding balance within yourself will also help balance the external. I actually just started doing yoga again. It's been quite a while since I did that, and it definitely helps me balance. So maybe somebody needs to get into yoga. I'm going to pick some cosmic insights to see what else comes out. Give it time. Everything happens in divine timing. I mean, what was I just saying? You know, so clarity there. Gambling. Problems with addiction or gambling or bad finances. So somebody's got addictions or bad finances happening. Getting a pet or giving a current pet more love right now is important. Actually, it is proven that like hugging dogs and animals help also balance your emotions. You know, they do help with anxiety. So it says you have a lost loved one who watches over you, guardian. So again, this is double confirmation that this is probably definitely a divinely guided connection you're in or about to be in. Let's pick a Britney Spears oracle. To see what comes out here. The mother. So maybe somebody's a mother. Maybe somebody is about to be a mother. This is when Britney Spears wore that I have a golden ticket shirt. So maybe somebody's a Willy Wonka fan or has a sweet tooth. This is on page 45, so April 5th could be significant. Britney's sons are the loves of her life. They were born almost exactly a year apart, have toured the globe with their famous mama, and even walked the red carpet alongside her. The boys have given fans a glimpse at another side of Britney, the devoted mother. Through videos and pictures she's shared with fans, we've seen her glowing with joy while hanging out with her children, even when they play pranks to freak her out. With her boys, Britney exudes a contagious happiness that can't be denied. The mother encourages you to spend time with the people you treasure and remember what truly matters in life. So that is a good energy as well of, you know, make sure that if you have kids that you're putting your kids first. Spend as much time with your children as you can because, you know, eventually they grow up and everybody moves out. Become aware. Listen to the wisdom of your body. All right. So that is number 6. Which is also like divine masculine energy. Our bodies are a wonderful collection of our lived experiences. They hold for us our feelings, memories, and states of being, a living library of the subconscious. There is beauty in this collective, but there can be pain, particularly for the inner child. Because of this, it is good to practice becoming aware of your body's current state of being. All right. So yeah, pay attention to your body. If you notice that you're like getting anxiety or feeling stressed around specific people, I mean, that is your body telling you that like energetically, the two of you may just not be on the same page. So that's where, you know, having barriers with people, setting boundaries with people is very important because, you know, if you're feeling not good around somebody, it could be your sign to get away from them. Let's see if anything else comes out. Oh. Be still. Cultivate a space of stillness and silence to just be. And this is number 4. So maybe the number 4 is significant for somebody. Within stillness, there is an invitation of being. As we move throughout our day, we most often take the well-worn paths we walk each day without questioning their benefit to our lives, which can sometimes leave us feeling disconnected. Stillness can be a way to initiate connection with our senses and with our inner being. It is also helpful in connecting with our inner child, as sometimes we need stillness to hear the voice within. All right, let's see. I'm going to pick some zodiac charms, and initials to further confirm that this may be your story. We have Pisces, Aries, Libra, Aquarius, Cancer, Sagittarius, the letter D, and the letter I, and the letter E. Bye. I hope this helped.